It's a goal!
Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In this video, I think it's probably one of my favourite mail calls I've ever had. Some absolutely amazing stuff in this set. There's about, what, 7 or 8 cards in here, which I just think are just incredible. I'm going to start you off with this one. This cost me like £10 on eBay. It's a 2006 Panini World Cup stickers of David Beckham. It's got a 6, which is a bit poor for a sticker. Stickers can be generally quite hard to grade. But for £10, I think that was plus postage, I think, or maybe less than that. It was great. I got it from Wiz Cards on eBay. They're also on Instagram, so I recommend checking them out. I don't collect much David Beckham after the 90s. I'm only really interested in his rookies and early cards. Everything up to about 1998, 1999 sort of period of when they won the treble with Man United. That's kind of my end point, really. But I do, in terms of myself actually watching football, around about 2003, 2004, I think when Beckham left, I was kind of, when he left Man United, I kind of stopped watching football, to be honest. I only really watched international games and Euros and World Cups, and that was it until about 2018. If you're wondering what this is one of those 90s Alan Shearer, is it Corinthian? Is that what they're called? Action figure things. I used to have loads of these as a kid. Those are the England ones, especially these ones, and a few of the Arsenal players. I got him for £3 at a toy show I went to yesterday in Shepton Mallet. So where do I go next? Let's go for something pretty big. I actually I love like pre-war cards, and so I think it's Still City Soccer on Instagram. They had this for sale and they gave me a good deal on it. It's low scored, but it is truly something amazing. This is a 1902 Will Cigarettes Billy Meredith. Billy Meredith is considered to be one of the goats of football. This is him in his Manchester City kit, if you will. You can barely see it. But, he also played for Manchester United as well. Really cool. This is from the 1902 Wills set. I think this would be considered a rookie, which is amazing because rookies of him go for lots of money. This is probably his most common one you can get. The Wills Cigarette series is very famous. They printed loads of them. It's a 66 card set. If I can get that to focus. But I think there are variations, and I'm going to show you something in a minute, which kind of, I know they are. Yeah, what was this? Cinderella on the back. They were, I think there might be alternative backs as well. Like in baseball, for example, the T206 set has multiple, I think there's 18 multiple different backs. But yeah, you can tell there's some damage to it. I don't know if that's staining or if that's where the card was removed. If it was a card removed from, say, like, glued into a set, the highest you'll get is a 1.5, I think, with SUC, regardless of how good it looks. But to me, guys, this is like one of my holy grails. Really high grades go for silly money. I mean, if you had this in like a 9 or 10, I don't even know what it'd be worth. It'd be worth hundreds of thousands, maybe. Very, very cool card. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I just so chuffed to have it in my set. Now, the reason why I kind of really jumped upon it was I also have another card in the set, and that is this Fatty Folks card. Now, I've done a video about this card before. He was one of the goalkeepers that was like ridiculously fat. If you can see by the card, here and here is basically where his body is so fat, his stomach, you can't get him in. But he was this big goalkeeper, basically, really massive. It says full torso version, full torso visible. There's one where it's a bit more of a close-up of him, which means that there are, I presume, variations. Now, I need to do more research on this set. I don't know if this would be like number 18, and then the one that's a close-up could be, say, number 19, or if they're both considered to be number 18. This also has the wild woodbine back, so different from the Cinderella. That's a Cinderella, isn't it? Yeah. So they're practically the same. So this was one that I've had for a while. I graded it myself with SGC, and I got a 2.5 on it. very happy when it came. I can believe it was 2.5. I was thinking this could be a 1. The back's all right and pretty decent, actually, to be honest. So that's probably why it's got that grade. But yes, to have that Lee Meredith, to me, this is like a Grail card. I'm so grateful to Still City Soccer for selling it to me such a good price. It literally makes my week video to get this card. It's so good. I wanted it for ages. I'm thinking about potentially going down the avenue of collecting all the 1902 cards. I presume like Steve Bloomer might be part of this set, which means it could be worth a lot of money to buy his card if I can afford it. But yeah, amazing card. This is like a big card for me. I bought these off eBay. So my next little pack of vintage cards, Ogden cigarettes. I think they're just famous footballers. 15 a set. Let's have a look and see what we got. I can't remember how much these were, but these were cheap. So we've got is it Vitic? And he plays for, that's a Newcastle United. Makes sense, black and white strip. Then we have a Pennington, who, what's that going to be, Brighton or Sheffield or something? Who's Wales, Scotland, West Brom Albion. And then we have a Crawshaw. They always have really funny names, don't they? And he is playing for Sheffield Wednesday. And then guys, Fatty Folk again. So this chap here, they're the same people. I think the artist has done a bit discredit really making him have a big fat face, because he has quite a slim face there. I got this one in my collection already. I'm going to do something with it. I'm possibly going to use a Kurtz card care to try and see if I can get rid of some of the dirt off it, and see if I can flat out some of the corners and edges, and see if I could potentially get maybe like a 2 on this card if I'm lucky. Very cool, very cool. And then we have Ernest Needham. This card has a crease going down the top of it. But yeah, Needham is a Sheffield United player, considered to be one of the the greats of the game from this period. These cards I think are from 1911, I think, or 1909. If you're interested in buying any kind of like early pre-war soccer football, this set is actually quite a cheap set to put together. You could probably buy examples, complete sets for £70-80 if you're lucky. If not, you can piece them together for £100 or something. That's not bad for a complete set. I didn't have the Needham before, so that's really cool. And then we have a Wedlock. I think he's playing for, is it Man United, is it? Or Liverpool? Oh, of course, Wedlock. It's Bristol City. I'm from Bristol. So he's the first Bristol City player, first Bristol born player to ever attain international honours. He was chosen as a reserve in 1907 for the professionals, amateurs, and did so well as deputy to Colin Vetic, so this chap, that in quick succession he was capped for the South and for England against all 3 of the other countries. Very cool. And then finally we've got a W. George, who's played, is that Villa or is that going to be West Ham? It is Villa. The Aston Villa goalkeeper. I've got a bit of a Villa thing going on actually. I collected quite a lot of Villa cards in this sort of period. I just kind of like them. I don't know why. Villa were quite popular back then and quite a successful team. These cards are so cool, guys. I can show you these. Let me drop in the camera. Yeah, these cards are they're just beautiful old things. And if you like me, like I'm like a sparrow, or what's it called, or magpie, whatever it is. When it comes to old things, I just like collecting them. These are nice. So I'm gonna try. I've ordered a Kurtz card care set, like a basic cleaning set. They do. You can buy them on what's it called? On Hobby Stock. I put the Instagram link here. You can buy, there's 2 sets really. One set which comes with everything. One set comes with like beeswax or something, which you can actually like clean your shiny cards up with. But to me, you wouldn't use it for this sort of stuff. You just want to use the basic cleaning set, which is what I bought. So I'm going to give these a bit of a clean, bit of a wipe, get rid of the dirt off of them, and see if I can maybe just slightly restore them. No trimming, nothing like that. That's not me. No touching up, but just kind of flatten them out a bit more and that sort of thing. But these are a lovely set, and it's 55 cards in a set according to the back of this. Oh, sorry, 50 in a set. So I would definitely be buying up more of these. But see that kind of dirt on the back of the card? I'm hoping the Kurtz Card Care would actually solution will be able to remove that without actually damaging the cards. Now let's get on to something really cool. I've got four more cards to show you, two of which are one of ones. And this is my very first one I got here. This is a Panini, I think it's National Treasures card of Ian Wright. You received an authentic printing plate from the 2018 Panini National Treasures soccer set. Lasting Legacies, Cyan Plate, 1 of 1. Yeah, I love Ian Wright. It's a really boring looking card, isn't it, really? But you just make him out. But this is like where the autograph would have gone. So yeah, it's my first 1 of 1 of Ian Wright, and technically it's my second ever 1 of 1. No, sorry, my third 1 of 1. I've got a Jack Grealish 1 of 1. I've got a Georgia Stanway 1 of 1, and I've got this Ian Wright 1 of 1. Yeah, really cool. I don't really know much about these sort of like printing plates, but I know they come up every now and then. But to have a 1 of 1 of Ian Wright, I think I paid about £35 for this. Yeah, I just had to have it, really. I just had to have it. Now, if you watched my channel before, you're probably fully aware that I like to collect women's football cards. It's my opinion, women's football is taken off massively and is building a really cool, fun fan base. They're very kind of collector-driven type people. They're very a lot of them. It's very female, obviously, as you would expect, but it's also very kind of it's opening up a new avenue of a new area of collecting. And it's just, to me, collecting women's sports cards is just so cool, especially these ones, because these ones I'm going to show you are kind of like the very first England cards that we actually seen. And I'll show you the first one we've got. So this card is a Alex Greenwood, and this is from the Panini Best of England set from, I think it was 2003, but they say on the back 2002. A lot of players' rookie cards are in this set, like their international rookie cards, not their club cards. This one is out in 99. I needed this card, and I've also have this Jill Scott out in 99. Now the story is really cool. Is I've been looking at getting a whole set of these, so I want to try and get. I said it before. You can get out of 199, 99, 75, and I think it's 49 or maybe 45. And you can also get at 10, and you get the 101s. So the 10s and at 101s, I basically think to myself, I'm not going to be able to afford it, so I'm never going to be able to buy it. So I've never really been aiming to get hold of them. But they have been coming up quite a lot recently. And so I've been trying my best to save up to be able to buy some. Got very lucky end last year when I got hold of the awesome Georgia Stanway 1 of 1 for a great price. And that also gave me the lead to a chap called Dan Dixon on Instagram, who has himself put together a Jill Scott rainbow. And he sold me these two cards at such a good price. These cards, for some reason, especially the more lower number ones, like they're out of 10s, but mainly out of 45s and the out of 75s, have been going for silly money, really, more than they ever thought they would. So give me a great deal on these two, and then he told me he had this card, and I just knew how to buy it. So I made him an offer, and he accepted straight away. And what was even great was he was even kind enough to go and meet me at the toy show I was on Sunday. He kindly drove, and we did a quick deal in the car park, basically. But I'm so happy to have this, and say thank you very much to him. Dan, you did a really good job. You obviously just drove to hand them over to me, which is amazing. These cards are kept in nice condition. The price was perfect. I'm not really going to say what it is because it was a deal between me and him, but it was good. It was a good price. And this is the Jill Scott 101. So I'm so happy to own this. I just need that out of 10 now to complete my rainbow. So I'll probably start saving up for that, and then I'll try and go on a hunt for it. Really, really happy to get hold of it. I mean, to have a 101 is amazing. And thank you again, Dan, for driving all the way and like handing it to me. It was such a nice kind thing to do. You really helped me out as a collector. I mean, I'm trying to get all these cards, and I'll try and do a big update soon. Sometime this week I've got another 3 or 4 coming. I'll basically give an update to everybody about where I am and what cards I need and how much I'll be happy to pay for them. But Jill Scott 101 is just so cool. Yes, she's retired, so it's not as desirable as, say, Mary Earps or Lucy Bronze. But yeah, love it so much, a 101. Now, the downside of these things, guys, is there's actually multiple 101s out there on the market, which makes no real sense. They say they got different names, but to me, they all look the same. So, yeah, there are multiple 101s out there, but to me, I don't mind. It says 101 on the card, and more importantly, it means that there's more cards out there for me to potentially find. But yeah, if you guys have any of these England Best of England sets or cards, any of the women's number ones, please message me. I'm desperate to get hold of any I can. There might be some ones that I already have, but I'm happy to buy multiples because I want to send them up to get graded. And when I get higher ones, the lower ones I'll sell on at good price, people. Yeah, love them, love these cards. So please, anybody has any for sale, please message me. And thanks again to Dan Dixon on Instagram, a great seller. As always, guys, please like and subscribe. This is my Cool Epic Mail Day. There will be another mail day soon because I have about 5 or 6 more cards coming my way, including another rookie card of a pre-war goat who I just cannot believe I bought it. I just can't believe I got hold of it. It's got a bit of damage, but you'll see it when it arrives. It's just amazing. I promise I won't keep you waiting. As soon as it comes, I'll make a video. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment which is your favourite card out of the set. I'm very biased because I think this Jill Scott's probably taking it, but the actual Meredith card is very, very cool. They're like, you know, probably born 120 years apart, something like that, stupid like that. And for me, they just absolute happiness with these cards. I also like my Ian Wright as well. I collect Ian Wright, a PC Ian Wright, so happy to have that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I keep going on, I keep rambling on. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe, and most importantly, happy hunting.